our, he's our security guard. He's having his own security agency. And for last 3 years, he's associated with us for various needs of the college. Right from security to any need that we explain to him, he's always with us. Samir, welcome. We have Advocate Joino D'Souza, resident of Purvarim. He was the Goa State Public Information Commissioner earlier, as all of us know. Shri Surendra Gaonkar, many members who have been invited from Pedne and all. I request Rudresh, after my speech, to take over and introduce them. My own staff, some are sitting here, some are sitting in the adjacent room. Our own Head of Commerce Department, Dr. Ujwala, Dr. Kiran Budgule, Dean of Languages and Professor of Goa University in the subject of English, Professor Kiran Budgule, who was again associated with our college for last 3 years in different capacities. Please forgive if I have not mentioned any one of you. In the due course of time, we will definitely do that. My teaching and non-teaching staff. At the outset, let me thank all of you for your help, cooperation, guidance, and whatever you have done for the college, in whatever means, for the last 3 years, that our college has come up from 2.71 earlier, B plus, to 3.22 in the last 5 years. Just now we were analyzing the report, sir, and we were 24th in the list among the colleges in Goa. Now we are 7th among the colleges in Goa when this next accreditation is concerned. With 3.22, PES, Arnel, Chogule, these are the 3 A+ colleges. And among the A colleges, I think Mallikarjun is there with 3.25. And 2 more colleges, Carmel and Kepe College. And next number is of Vidya. So this rise was possible only because of your guidance. I should place on record sincere thanks to all my IQAC members first of all. Due to their constant guidance, Dr. Dinge was a part of it, Shekhar Naik, Dr. Shekhar from Higher Education was a part of it. Sandeep Naik, industrialist, was a part of it. Many people, they have given such examples to us, and they have set certain examples before us that we could implement some of them in our college. They may be related to the SOPs, they may be related to the course programs, course outcomes, program outcomes. They may be related to the SDGs, which we have started implementing in our college. They may be relating teaching learning methods and so on. If somebody just wants to go through our IQAC minutes, they will see how rich and resourceful our meetings were held. And that is our takeaway from that entire IQAC. And that is why we could achieve such a position here. We were made to wait for 3 months to get these results. And this is, I think, the unique example in the country. Maybe no other institution have waited for 3 months to get their, just NEC peer team results. Unfortunately. But whatever has happened for the good. Sir, to be frank, our college was expecting A+. And we were on the border only now also. With an addition of 0.04, we could have been A+. But I think it is the policy of NEC not to allow a quantum jump to the level of 3, from B+ to B++ to A at the most, which is allowed. This is an unwritten law. This is not specified anywhere that the third jump is not allowed. But it is an unwritten law, and which NEC has followed. We respect it. Only thing, our suggestions to NEC, when this forum is there, I would like to express that they should not keep the institution in doubt about the entire process. See, our peer team visit was held on 19th and 20th of March. We were expecting by end of March, our results should have come, 7-8 days, all working days. They didn't come. So we raised a query. There was no reply to the query. For 8 days, for 10 days, there was no reply, no response. After 1 month, we are getting one response from them. We were raising continuously some queries to the NEC later on. But there was no reply. But on 20th of April, after 1 month of the peer team visit, we got a response that on 6th of April, there was a special meeting of the standing committee and your report has gone for review. This is the message that we received. Review for what? What reason it was? For what reason it had gone for review? Nothing was mentioned. And that also after 1 month of the peer visit. And the meeting was held on 6th of April. Again we waited. Another 2 months took place for them to review, recheck or double check as per their language which they have used. Double checking of the DVV. The DVV which was there earlier assessed by them gave us A++ score. I think they are giving out for a nodal agency outside. It is outsourced. Some NITs or IITs. I don't know the procedure. The same DVV they were reanalyzing, reassessing, revisiting, rechecking, double checking. And after that, we have got the results, which were very shocking. I mean, the first DVV given by them, our NEC coordinator, Dr. Arun, will be in a better position to tell what was the story behind it. But it is not acceptable. I mean, a national level body like NEC should make the client, the stakeholder, the beneficiary clear about its norms, clear about its process, the time frame for review also. 3 months cannot be the time frame for review. I mean, I think we have given them we have set an example before them to again revisit their own system and correct it if there are some loopholes in that. We take it in that way. So I request the authorities present here also to raise this issue to the respective body so that the NEC accreditation process is transparent and it is authentic. Again, coming back to this audience, let me announce that we stand committed for the cause of education as it is envisaged in our NEP 2020. We are marching ahead now with different schemes as usual, which we had done for the last 5 years. At this moment, it is my moral responsibility to thank all the principals, all the heads of the institutions which have, served these institutions right from its inception in 2012. And all the teaching, non-teaching staff who may be there or who must have left the college also. I thank all of them for their support. Due to the foundation work which they have done, we could achieve this type of achievement, which is a very promising type of achievement in the state of Goa. Dear friends, to end the speech, let me just make 2 announcements that we are starting internship for teachers for this year, because next year internship for students is a part of NEP, especially for BA, BCom and BSc. So just to give us a pre-training for the teachers to go through that type of a system, we are introducing internship for teachers. Around 10 teachers we are expecting to send for internship for a period of 1 month this academic year from both the BA, BEd and the BCom faculty. And then definitely with their experiences and inputs, we should be able to run the internship for students in a better way. That is our target. Secondly, we have already formed a platform for industry academia interface. A committee of around 22 people in which several industries which have donated generously to my college last year, in the last 2 years. We could get a CSR of around 1.53 crores last year from different industries in Goa. So this time I approached them. I told them, we don't want money, your money for only blind type of a donation. I want it with specific purpose to start new courses in our college, to add some value education to my college, so that the graduates which will be coming out of this college, they can absorb them directly in their accounting section, in their marketing section, in their market research section, maybe any other skills they require. Such skills are to be imbibed in our students with the help of the money of the industry. And if this dialogue continues, then definitely there will be skillful employment in the teaching community, in the educational community of Goa. This is the purpose of starting this industry academia platform, and we'll be launching it in the month of August. So with these two announcements, I again thank all of you on behalf of my staff, which is sitting here and in the adjacent room, that whatever you have done for the college, we will always remember it. And the last thing which has to be there as a part of this, because we got somewhere we got some less score for infrastructural things. But now, with the help of 5 crores rupees given by PM Usha, definitely when you come next time, there will be no problem with us to accommodate 200 people in one room. A big hall is coming on the top, so many classrooms will come, so much of infrastructural development. 5 crore is good amount, so that we can spend on our infrastructural renovation and upgradation. So with these words, I again thank especially the director, for finding his time today. I know you are having continuous meetings, but then we are expecting Honorable Vice Chancellor also. He may join us for lunch, as it has been promised. And I again welcome all the dignitaries who have come on our special invitation. You are a part of our peer team luncheon visit. You are a part of our seminars and sessions. Our bank, Thani Janta Sahkari Bank, TJSP, representative from the bank also has come. I again acknowledge the presence. And we have Shri Inda Kumar Samant. I mentioned your name, sir. Your contribution to the college is immense, and we will be remembering it throughout. So with these words, let me take your leave, and I declare that the platform is open now. Only since our director has to leave early, since he is having some other meeting, I request him to address the gathering first. Thank you.
Principal of College Bhushan Bhave, Sanjay Walalkar, and all the dignitaries, staff, teaching, non-teaching staff, and all the people who have come here. First of all, I have to congratulate Team Vidya Prabodhani College for getting this ranking. I say team because NEC ranking is not possible without the teamwork. It is all under the leadership of principal of the college. But then if the principal does not have the support of teaching or non-teaching staff, the principal does not have the support of the management, principal does not have the support of the other authorities, it is very difficult for any college to get this type of jump, especially jump from 24th serial number in state of Goa to 7th serial number in state of Goa is a huge jump in 5 years, and I should congratulate the entire team. This accreditation is also a challenge in a way because when you get accredited a grade college, then you have the challenge to maintain that grade. Not only challenge to maintain that grade, but you have to see that when the next time next team comes with it, you have to maybe you have to again think make the next team to think over it again, so that you jump so high that the team again takes a lot of time to give you accreditation. It's in the positive sense I am talking, not in the negative sense. So it's a challenge, and this challenge can be met by introducing new courses, as a principal have the vision, principal have the plans for the future of this college. I wish him best of luck for all this vision and all these plans what he have planned. One more thing what I want to tell is that there was a time when the college, maybe the Parvari or this one, we had a Parvari college had a competition with the colleges in maybe in Bardez, there is Mapsa, 3 colleges in Mapsa and some colleges in Tiswadi. But the situation today has changed because of the advancement of technology, the advancement of road and communication. That we are not competing with only with the colleges in Bardez or colleges in Tiswadi or colleges in Goa. We the time has come that we are competing with the colleges outside Goa. The time has will come that we will be competing with the colleges outside India also. And the time may come that there may be international gradation for all these colleges. So we have to be prepared, and we have we as a state of Goa has to be prepared. Of course, Vidya Prabodhini will be always on the forefront on in getting this gradings, whether it is national grading or if tomorrow international grading comes, then also I hope that I expect that this college compete there and get best of the results and get best of the recognition in the field of education. With this, once again congratulate team Vidya Prabodhini College. But I should mention the efforts taken by the leader of the team, Professor and Principal Bhushan Bhave, who have been always active and who have been always proactive in pushing the agenda for betterment of this college. I acknowledge his contribution to in this grading that has been given by NEC. And with these words, I thank you.
The platform is open for discussion. All those dignitaries will come here. I request them to please share your views.
I will just hold on, accept. Namaskar. The congratulations to Vidya Prabodhini College, and it is an achievement of principal, a coordinator, and a faculty members. I attended many of the meetings which were held, and I saw one part that everybody was eager to work. I will just drift from this particular part, and then I say, when I saw PS College 3.47, I was very happy. And the faculty member of PS College was with me for many years, has produced outstanding result. I'll just add one small thing. I'm drifting away. Professor Aaron Hest and Hazenberg in physics got Nobel Prize, and Aaron Hest did not get. So when the issue came, they asked you, what is it? How he got a Nobel Prize and what not you? He said, I produced a Nobel Prize getting a student. I was happy. And PS produced a grade getting principal to the colleges. Dear friends, I think it is time for you to carry on with whatever is being done. I will not talk about merits and demerits, but I will just say, as the director sir said, he made one statement that you have to grow up. Principal Gavkar will support me if I say from accreditation to autonomous. It is time for, see, government college, Borda got autonomy. Chogale College is autonomous college. They can design their curricula, they can modify their curricula, they can decide about how to go ahead academically. And this is a college which has a vibrant faculty members under the guardianship of Professor Bhushan Bhave. I'm sure that they will be able to achieve it. So my suggestions are, it is time for management, Mr. Sanjay Valalkar, Professor Bhushan Bhave, and committee members to just plan. Now, plane has taken up. Let us go ahead and be autonomous institution when the next cycle comes. And that will be a pleasure for us to see. So congratulations to entire Vidya Prabodhini family members, because I was associated with this institution for a very long time, and I'm happy that it has achieved. We should have been slightly more. Nevertheless, there is time to achieve that in the future. Congratulations and best wishes for all your future endeavors. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I have already congratulated the management members and the principal. Let me congratulate all teachers and non-teaching staff and students of this college. Since principal has said that we can use few minutes for the discussion, I was looking at this particular slide which is already displayed here. My observations are, out of 12 colleges, 11 colleges have been accredited in the recent 1 or 2 years of time. That means all these college, including this college, has undergone assessment and accreditation in that means the NAC procedures are different now, except one college. Of course, it is my own very close friend's college. It was Principal Bhaskar Naik was the principal and the former director of the higher education. That is number 6. Government College CAPE is 3.23, as I would say that as per the old accreditation. So I would say that, and quite confident and boldly I will say that one who has prepared the slide, you have to take your college position to the 6th level. And I don't want to say anything about the CAPE college where you have to place. So just think of all these people who are sitting here. Do you agree to me? Yes? Do you agree? This is one point. The second point is all well-established colleges, they are now in the 5th cycle. They are in the 5th cycle. Means going for in another 1 or 2 years of time, they will go for the 5th cycle. Find out, do little research, not big research and all. In their 2nd cycle, what was their grade? You have come to the level of the much well-established colleges within a short time of 12 years. This is more creditable one. Infrastructure was many other things. I won't want to take more time also to say. You have done very good. So I would say that the number of cycle and the process also counts for the score. So with these few words, once again, I congratulate all teachers and the principal. Always, leader of the college makes a big difference.
Absolutely.
And if leader is working along with his team, then the college can progress, which I have already experienced. Thank you very much for inviting me.
It's fine. I think giving time to think.
Good afternoon. What else I am going to tell differently but to congratulate the management, the principal, the faculty, non-teaching staff and everyone. And just 2 points only I'll make here. One, of course, it's a day of celebration. Hope you are also thinking of celebrating this with students.
Of course.
Yeah, that's very much required because they should know how this college has developed and in which college they are studying, and it will send a good message. That is one. I have not gone through the split up scores, sir. Hopefully, in research side also you have scored well.
Not well.
Not well. That's why I am just bringing that here as a Goa State Research Foundation representative here. We have to look at that. It's a very simple thing is because many faculty members are there. We have been propagating this particular idea. I am already looking at the next cycle. Okay, for that we have to start working today. Even our final year projects can be taken to the level of getting published in good journals. So for that, from Goa State Research Foundation, whatever help is required, you want us to come and do something here, we will do it.
That is, which of course, we have been telling this to every college. And since you are the closest college, physically, and also advantage. So we can come and do that because we have to see one, wherever we have scored well, to keep it up and also to improve that, and wherever we have gone, because I know generally in colleges research is not happening to the desired level, right? We can improve. That means we would have already crossed. Maybe you have crossed because of 2 jumps they have brought you down. That is also possible. But let us assume that okay, there is a gap that we can do that, and it has got whatever people say. No, how do you consider yourself? You are urban or rural college?
Our population is all rural.
I see, that is the advantage. Okay, whenever we want, we can play the rural card and take all the advantages. Okay.
College falls in the panchayat area.
Yeah, absolutely. You see, that is the one. That's a great advantage. A rural college in urban background. I remember Abdul Kalamji, always Pura used to talk about. So that is the advantage. We can have whatever facilities available for both urban and rural, we can bring them together and we can go ahead, and our support is also there. And let me congratulate once again the management, the principal. Of course, as a friend, I know principal sir for a very long time how hard he works, and also taking, if a leader works alone, that doesn't make any difference. He has to take everyone along with him. That's what you have done. All of you have done together, both teaching, non-teaching, and all, and many more heights to scale, and you will do it very well. But in the whole process, I think one thing we probably we have taken it for granted. You look at the institutions outside Goa, they are not doing this well. What is the difference? Can you make out anything? Because there is one, sir is sitting here, Director of Higher Education, the support of the government, which is taken for granted everywhere. But this is more important. You go, even people who are on contract, this is the only state where a decent salary is given full on time. And elsewhere it is not happening. I know the states where only peanuts are given, that to get these peanuts, they have to really dance. It's not that easy. So the role of the government is also important. If so many colleges are jumping up, that should be acknowledged. And thank you, sir, on behalf of the whole teaching fraternity. Though I have retired from that side, I thank government of Goa. And I wish you good luck, and we are there to support. You can count on us anytime. Thank you. All the best.
Good afternoon to all the dignitaries. It's a pleasure to be here to personally wish you a big congratulations to the management, principal, the staff, teaching, non-teaching, students, all the stakeholders. On a personal note, I'm so very happy to be here to partake in the joyous occasion of the college through your principal, who is a very close friend of mine. And coincidentally, he has also been part of the growth of Father Agnel College through his presence during our NEC re-accreditation. And to add to it, Professor Bhushan is also part of our Goa State Research Foundation as a governing council member. So he has been in touch with us in diverse ways. I must say, the grade is something which each one of you should be very proud of. The CGPA is not everything. You may have got 0.2, 0.4, 0.04 more. Definitely, yes, A plus means different. But at the end of the day, the joy that you have got by working together is something invaluable. The score will remain a score. But I know through the leadership of your principal, he must have already planned from today the next cycle. I remember, now this is one of the very few colleges which prepared for this cycle much before the end of the term. Many colleges in India wait for the fourth year to be over and then they start looking for, the initiatives to prepare and to plan for their next cycle. But here is Professor Bhushan, whom I know, because I was a part of your exercise. Some 3.5 years back, he had started with full earnest the mission for your re-accreditation. And here we are again to celebrate the fruits of your joy and of your effort. I must say, Professor Janarthanan borrowed my words. He knew what I was thinking. The role of the government. I know Professor Bhushan has very ably coordinated with so many stakeholders across the state of Goa, but must acknowledge very true sense the contribution and the role and the support of Goa University, of the government of Goa, and the central government. I know in the context of my college, getting a good grade is not easy. It's a team effort. But then, had it not been the role of the central government, say through RUSA funding or through our DHE, present secretary, present director, if not for their contribution to the growth of the college in various ways. It could be through financial assistance, it could be through approvals of various types, and so on. And the presence itself shows it. So I once again congratulate all the stakeholders and I wish you the very best in the years to come. Thank you.
Someone say.
Now only I can say member on the dais, senior faculties and faculty of this college. First and foremost, namaste and good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here. I could just say that Abhinandan and congratulations for getting a A grade and that too a score of 3.2. Parvatibai Chogale College and your college has a long-standing association. I know since the inception of last 12 years, Principal Patil then first thought of having certain type of collaboration. And when we talk about today's word, the word alphabet C has two connotations. One is something called competition and another is called as collaboration. And I think in the 21st century, what matters is collaboration. The very fact that today people are working online and work from home is nothing but as a team they collaborate and come out with a good product. And I think this is what higher education should think. Good colleges come together to increase and enhance. So we don't follow a model called as growth model, but we talk about the development model. The very fact that we see number of colleges entering into the A grade league itself is talking about collaborations and development. So just let me talk about the collaboration because all senior faculty have spoke many other things. What is a collaboration is that it is just not about MOU, but what meaningful MOU can be done. And I remember few years back, the first thing this college did was that they said that we would like to benchmark. Faculty members, I remember from Department of Geography, Department of English, from library, and many others came, had an interaction with the various department heads. We were able to see the functioning, how our library functions, and many other things. And that is how you were able to upscale from one level to level number 2. And that is something which is so important in higher education. Not only part of it, but even NAC is talking about the benchmarking part of it. The second thing is the involvement. And when I say involvement, I was a part of a lot of activities that were done in this college in terms of seminar, in terms of conferences, even for certain events like we have Earth Day and many other things. So, which means that when we meet, we share ideas and that something enriches the faculty members enriches the students, and that is where the collaborations plays a very important role. And the third thing is, you should not feel hesitant to ask help. If you do not know, it is not good to be ignorant, but say, how do we resolve this? And I remember many a times the IQAC met with me and say, sir, how do we now write this report, or how do we fill up this metrics? It's good because somebody experience can help you out and you move in the correct direction. And therefore, I think a real meaning of collaboration comes in this part of it. I would only want to say that yes, there is a festive mood, there is a celebration mood where it's very nice, and we need to celebrate because it's ultimately your hard work, your achievement. But also very important thing is that never forget the vision and where we want to reach. You are already in the momentum. Now it has to snowball and it has to grow bigger and bigger. I'm glad one context that there is a score of 3.22. Now we have something more to achieve. Maybe next time you say, I want to go 3.50 or something this. So it gives you to now snowball to reach to that particular destination. To end up, I would just say that I always remember Robert Frost, who said very beautiful words that the woods are dark, lovely and beautiful. The woods are dark, lovely and beautiful. Miles to go before I sleep, miles to go before I sleep. All the best.
May I request Dr. Kiran Gurkule to please say a few words.
Respected Sanjay Bab, Principal Dr. Bhushan Bhave, the dignitaries from the academia in front of me, and my friends. There are moments in somebody's life when you wish an institution, a team, and their leader the very best. And sometimes you are so close emotionally with them that it is very difficult to disengage that emotion of joy which you share with them and speak in a very rational and sane manner. That is my difficulty at the moment. So I had not opted out to say something. But having listened to very illustrious minds here, I felt yes, there are some things we need to underscore because the path ahead will be hewn by these words of sharing joy and some advice. The college has taken a huge leap ahead, and there is no denying that there is a magnetic team impact which is revealed here. But for that team effect to take shape and to take momentum, there has to be a catalyst, and the principal has indeed acted as that catalyst. I think his science background of earlier times has helped him. And what is more important is the college does not pay attention to material components or criteria that are essential, but takes a deep interest in their output, which is the human resource. I want to draw attention to ultimately what will be the defining factor of the output of all the institutions that will be listed here is individuals like me far out in the woods will be seeing them, assessing them at various interviews and such other panels. And how that output, that product behaves will be a true evidence of the achievement of the college. And I want to say that with all the other material, academic, technological achievements, a particular interest given to human resource development here needs to be underscored. And I congratulate the college for that very thing. And I would like to gently remind them that cooperation will come, support, collaboration will come, government assistance will come, hand holding will come. But the step will have to be our own. And that step has to be well measured and planned in which direction. Because the context is changing. The semi-urban nature in which the college is thankfully and helpfully located is a great advantage. But they will have to see that the technological domain is changing, and therefore academic challenges are going to change, and they will have to chart a path towards that end. Simply government assistance or any kind of goodwill from collaborators will not take you there. A new vision will have to be charted out at this very juncture. And I'm sure the team and their leader will not lag behind in that as well. I'm very happy, extremely happy to be here, in fact. And I'm sorry I came a little late, Dr. Bhushan. I hope you will not mind it. And my hearty congratulations to every level, to students, to teachers, to the support staff, office staff, management, and the principal and all their collaborators. Everybody deserves a great hand of applause. I hope the gathering will not let me down. Hearty congratulations and the very best of luck ahead. Happy to be here with you at this moment. Thank you very much for thinking of me.
सगळ्यांक हाडून थंय दवरताले एक्झॅक्ट नंबराचेर 3.25 3.24 हाडून थंय the threshold they keep you.
Good afternoon. Vidya Prabodhini College has a commitment towards environment, and our long-standing partner, the Goa Forest Department, have always been kind enough to allow us to participate in various activities and taking this motto ahead. We have Nitesh Naik, forest guard from Kampal. I would request Nitesh sir to kindly say a few words on this occasion.
बघ बघितल्यांची करून घेतली एकूच आसा प्लीज कम.
Namaskar. Very good afternoon to all of you, respected dignitaries on the dais. I will not speak much more. I am very happy to be associated with this college because I am alumni from the high secondary, pass out from the Vidya Prabodhini High Secondary School, 2000 batch. So after long years, I have been associated with the college through Rudresh sir, because I've just joined the department 6 years ago and posted in Kampal. So we are having a wildlife division which takes care of the entire ecosystem, and I'm happy and enthusiastic about the department because what we breathe, we are taking care of that. And we are taking care of the non-verbal creature on this earth. So because we are all can express ourselves, but that animals and the trees and the flora and fauna cannot. So we have got the wildlife division, and we taking care of the marine wildlife which we have in Morjim. So with the help of Rudresh sir, we are participating in various events across the year, and through the college we have been getting very good support in maintaining all these things, because we take care of the beaches, beach cleanings, then the biggest the longest living creature, the turtles. I think many of you have not seen the turtles. We are always looking at the tortoises, but turtles are the different thing in this world. I'm requesting all of you, the dignitaries, to kindly visit our nursery, the place in Morjim, where you will be getting a lot of information about the turtles. And in future also we'll be always happy to be associated with the college, also with sir, his own NGO group. He's also giving us very good support. Also requesting other colleges also do come with us, join with us to keep this environment and live a healthy life. Thank you.
We have been joined by Professor Manoj Kamath, Principal of Dimpu College of Commerce. As I said earlier, Professor Manoj also was one of the resources that we requested him to be part of our neck awareness, which we did for last 3 years. And he was there for the luncheon meeting during peer visit also. We have Dr. Shekhar Naik, member of our IQAC, present amongst us. His valuable suggestions actually gave the IQAC a very unique sort of a fruitful type. We got it from him. We have Professor F.M. Nadaf, who is the principal of Government College at Burda. Now they have gone for economy. Professor Nadaf also was a guiding spirit for all of us during the journey for last 3 years. We have Srimati Safar Farte, the Panch member of our local panchayat here. I had already introduced Vishranti Desai, who is also a Panch member of the ward which is adjoining Vidya Prabodhini College. We have Professor Suhas Godse, retired professor from Dimpi College, who had been kind enough to extend most of the CSR help to our college. I request some dignitaries, which I also don't know, please introduce yourself.
Sir, Sandeep Naik.
Yeah, we have our own IQC member, industrialist, well-known industrialist from Goa, Shri Sandeep Naik. He was there with us for 3 years. He has attended all the meetings. Him and Dr. D.E. I think they have attended 100%, all 12 meetings of IQC. We welcome you, sir, to this occasion. We have Dr. Sneha Bhagwat, who has come all the way. She is the administrator of physiotherapy, natural therapy, and yogic science college, which is situated at TV, recently being shifted to Sapre. And she was also kind enough for us to provide CSR donations. Please introduce those who I don't know personally, or please.
My name is Ajit Chari. I done all the signages here.
My name is Mohan Sargavkar. I am from Porvorim itself. I have done some printing things and I have given some suggestions to Balaji.
Great.
Thank you.
Great. Welcome, Vika. I request those who have come now, join now, Shekhar and Professor Manoj, and please have your suggestions and your. Meanwhile, Juno sir, you can start. Let them have some time to settle down.
Speak from here only.
If you have a contest, you can.
I'm not an educationist, so all this was Greek to me. When I was looking at this NAC and all these ratings was all going above my head. But I'm here basically because I reside in the vicinity. I am the next door neighbor here. So every time I walk past this college. And I've seen this college grow from a small, seedling to a mighty oak. I remember in those days, there was nothing around. Construction was going on. Everybody was, looking whether this college is going to progress. But now when I come inside, I find there is a radical difference. Not only in the academics, not only in the education point of view, but also infrastructure. My good friend here is smiling because he's the treasurer. He's in charge of all the money. So you can build more infrastructure. You will get more donations with his contacts. I think Prabodhini excels not only A or A++, A 5 times plus I give. Because all the funds automatically come here. You follow. He doesn't have to go around. He's only got, I think, Bhushan Bhave is directly on the hotline to Delhi. So he gets all the purses and funds. So I'm only passing time here before some other speaker takes the mic, because like Manoj, etc., I am not an educationist. Of course, somebody put me in the Goa University as an executive council with my good friend Datta. Is he around? Yeah. He's not come. So we were both as executive council members for many years. So there I used to have fiery debates with the vice chancellor, with the registrar, and all the corrective which were to be applied, it used to come through me. One day I told the Vice Chancellor, I said, see, I am reading lots of the stuff which comes to me at home. But when I come here, you only give me 1 cup of tea and some cashew nuts. Why should I spend 4, 5, 6 hours to read? I'm reading. So there must be some honorarium given to executive council members. He said, I've never heard of something called honor. Though the university authority said it's an honorary post, you're not being paid. I said, no, conflict of interest. And good I took that decision. Because hardly I became information commissioner, most of the cases.
We were certainly trying for a much higher grade, at least an A+. Well, I was quite associated with this entire process of NAC and Vidya Prabodhini right from the time Sir took over as the principal of this college. I was a member of IQAC, and right from the first interaction, they had one workshop about how we should go ahead with the process. That was the time I was working at Mallikarjun College, and I had a big task there to get into this Super League. But then I'm very happy that you are in the Super League of top 10. And then though we see you as number 7, we certainly know that you deserved a higher grade, whether it is first, second or third, I do not know. But then whatever NAC has decided for us, I think let us happily accept whatever we have got. It has been an excellent journey for me with Vidya Prabodhini for last almost 3.5 years. From the time we started with an IQAC. Myself, Shekhar sir, Dinge sir was there. And we have seen that every time there was a meeting, this meeting was not only sacrosanctly and with sanctity hand, but every suggestion, every word, every letter which we uttered, we saw that was well implemented, and there was a well action taken, the report which followed to show us the progress of the institution. I think that is something which is more important. In the process of quality, we grow over the period of time, and everything does not come too quick. But then in last 3 years, whatever we have seen a great transformation in this college. Not only in terms of the name and fame, but also in terms of the honor, in terms of the perception, in terms of the standing of the college in the society. The kind of funds you draw from corporate under the corporate social responsibility itself talks about the respectability. It talks about the kind of people who are involved, the kind of trust, the kind of efforts you make. And of course, you are convincing power to your donors that every rupee will be spent with prudence and jurisprudence. This is absolutely which is necessary in public life. We say probity. We say every rupee well spent. And then we have seen this college otherwise lacking for funds, otherwise lacking for a big honor, otherwise getting not so good students and then turning these not so good students into the excellent students. It really requires efforts. Sometimes you require the right person at the right place to do right things. Well, I don't want to compare Vidya Prabodhini earlier and now, but I believe that this jodi of the chairman as well as the principal, of course the well-connected management team, has put the right things together. Not that Vidya Prabodhini lacked it. Obviously, there are many things which are hidden. They have to come to the forefront, and then somebody should give it an outlet. Somebody should channelize it. And I believe that this team of management, along with the principal, staff, students, etc., along with the parents, we all have put good efforts. Today, if I have to name any college which is doing excellently well in terms of corporate social responsibility, although I will not say corporate, social responsibility, Vidya Prabodhini's name should be always at the forefront. Today, if you try to analyze the SSRs, and that is my hobby, to spend more time on SSRs of other colleges and see how it's happening. Well, you have the right inputs, and now the only area on which you have to concentrate is the industry interaction in terms of making students more employable, as well as the research orientation of teachers. And these two things are lacking. In a sense, lacking not to a greater extent, but they are now the qualifiers for you to be in top 2 or top 3. And we know certainly Vidya Prabodhini today stands in top 2, stands top 3, though it is not visible on the record. But then we know certainly where we stand, and also we know where we have to go from where we stand. So congratulations to the entire team for the excellent work done, for the beautiful documentation, and performing better than what was expected. Even when I came for the peer team luncheon meeting, I saw a lot of changes in last 10 days. In the last 10 days, is the last final rep of run-up. I mean, it's a beautiful thing that the college is evolving to be better at every time, all the time. So Sarvotkrishta, Sarvottam, Sarvatra. This should be our buzzwords for next 4 to 5 years. And then, sir, in next maybe 1 or 2 years. It will not take you 5 more years to reach wherever you wanted to go. But NAC always gives you that particular chance to be reassessed or going for second assessment within the period of 3 years. You don't even have to be and be in the waiting list for 5 years until the next cycle. So all the best, Vidya Prabodhini College. To all of you associated with this college, along with me, I believe that it was an honor to see how transformation happens, because we have been the part of it and we have seen our suggestions sometimes made casually, sometimes made with a sincere bent of mind, etc. Everything whichever we said was noted and we saw it to fruition. So you have a very able leader. I really must say. Finally, I and Savio sir were talking briefly when we were walking upstairs. The difference is made by the leader. Obviously, everybody channelizes it. Everybody helps. But then what vision you have? Sometimes you have to go with an iron hand. Sometimes we have to go with a soft heart. But whatever it is, you need to do everything, whatever needs to be taken, because you need to see the institution at the right place. Any other position for this institution or any other grade would have been an understatement. But you have performed to your full potential. And I believe that your potential will further flower to see that Vidya Prabodhini blooms in the education sector. Thank you. Thank you, team. Thank you, Vanessa.
Would you like to say something?
Namaskar. Good afternoon to all of you, and a good appetite also, because 10 minutes. Well, it's really a happy moment that Vidya Prabodhini has achieved it. Well, there is a lot more to do, of course. And I think, though there is a list put here, and we are now at number 7, but we all realize that we have to compete with ourselves and not with number 1. Even number 1 will have to compete with itself. So let us keep it in mind that improvement has to be within. And of course, it's a bitter truth that for NAC, it's more important to show what you have done. You may have done a lot more actually. And I have gone through 3 NAC assessments as a teacher. And then while evolving in the FA college, we realized we had lacked seriously in reporting. We did a lot. We did a lot, but then we did not know how to put it. And then, of course, NAC also has been changing its strategies over the years. And now everything comes on a regular basis. Accuracy is a really good thing that has been started by NAC. In the first few rounds, there was no accuracy. It came up later. And this is what keeps the entire college on the toes. In fact, every year you come to know where you have reached. Have you done something worth? You yourself come to know, and corrective actions can be taken at a very early stage. That's very important. Well, in the NAC visits, otherwise you know that teachers and the management is on toes, because would someone say anything against? We are all afraid of that. But I think we have to face it also. And when people say something against, there are two things. Some people are malicious, therefore they tell something negative. But there are also other people who are positive, they want us to improve. So these situations are also to be remembered, to be handled, and then of course in another 4 years, or as he said, in 3 years you can go for a higher grade. Yes, you can. But all the while, this what is called a Simhavalokan, a lion moves ahead and after covering a distance looks back and sees what has it done, what has happened on way. Well, that is something required. I'm really happy that there is a huge community involvement in this scholarship. This is something unique that we find. It's not something that is done by one philanthropic person or a philanthropic family supporting everything. That's not it. Now here, entire community is contributing, as I see here, right from Gram Panchayat, which is most basic organization required. Everyone appreciates the college and is supporting. So, my few words, that's please continue with it. Samajabhimukha, this is the word. I don't know what equivalent word is that in English, but this is what you have been so far, and I'm sure you will continue with this. The grades will keep on improving by themselves. Don't have to worry about it. Keep your strategies. You are on the right track now. And thank you. All the best wishes to the institution.
Some words of Deepa, anybody suffer, madam? Would you like to express something? Representative of the local panchayat.
Good afternoon, सगळ्यांना नमस्कार. First of all, congratulations sir to the institute and entire teachers, staff आणि सगळ्यांचं suppose योगदान न झालं this is not possible because from panchayat I am very proud that this institute comes under in my ward. So I feel very proud and जेन्ना सर आमकां कितें काम सांगता कितें आसता आनी तेंचे सदां प्रोग्राम आसता. Sometimes we say की कितके प्रोग्राम करता because we have to see panchayat and everything, no? So each and every program they invite us. Sarpanch, today Sarpanch is not there because he had some work. Otherwise we all like Sarpanch, panchayat members, we are mostly involved in this institute. So congratulations sir, this is because of your hard work. आणि आम्ही सदा तुमच्या वांगडा आसा. Anytime you call us for anything, we are always there to help you out. And thank you very much for inviting me. Thank you.
We have with us Advocate Narendra Savaikar, former MP and present NRI Commissioner of Goa. Narendra would like to say a few words about Dr. Shekhar. Just come. You are the only person left from our accuracy. Everybody has spoken.
Good afternoon.
I'll talk to you.
I will only say that I congratulate the college for the achievement, and I'll only highlight on one thing about the college, that is the consistency with which IQAC has performed. It was a consistent circle that they have maintained throughout the journey, and that circle is of discussion, implementation, and compliance. So it was like when we used to discuss and present some suggestions over here. Before the next meeting, they were all implemented, and during the next meeting, the compliance report was given. I would not say during the next report, it was 2-3 days in advance it was given to us. And they have used ICT to the best. as well as those small gestures of the principal. I would like to mention them because even though they were small gestures, but the impact, the power that for motivation that they had was lots. So simple thing like anytime like we would get a message, at least 3 reminders for a meeting. Dr. Dear Shekhar used this message me like Dear Shekhar Bab like that, and gentle reminder for this. So these small things has been very motivating for us, and I would only say that continue the same way you all have done it, okay, to achieve more. Thank you, and thank you for having me as a part of this PSC.
Yeah, madam. I think all of you have said, we had already a review with our staff members. It started at 10:30 and it went up to quarter to 12 before we started this meeting. And definitely with the guidance and help of all of you, we will definitely march forward and we will strive to get the best education in the Religious College. I request our chairman to say a few words just as concluding remarks, and then we will join for the submission.
I'll take only 1 or 2 minutes. I congratulate, as you described, flamboyant principal and the staff, team effort for achieving this jump of 14 numbers, almost from 24 to 17, jump of 17 numbers. It was possible because of support of the staff and this galaxy of educationists in Goa. Very senior people are sitting here. Only two, I was a witness for the PRT visit for 2 days. I liked the most only two, rest all were closed door. Two program which I like, I'll mention that only. One, the start by Rudresh Mamal regarding that botanical garden. The presentation at the beginning, before entering the campus, they came across his presentation and that set the tone of their visit. It was too good. So I congratulate Rudresh for that. That set the momentum. And second, the lunch on meeting, which most of you were here. Even the minister, Rohan Kaude, he came a bit late because of the election time. He commented with तुमचो भूषण आसा पळय तो कितें तरी नवीन वॉकॅब्युलरी स्टार्ट करता लंच ऑन मीटिंग म्हणजे कितें आपण पयले फावट आयकलें म्हणून लंच ऑन मीटिंग what does it mean? I think I liked the most, and which was referred by the lady PRT member, now is from Tirupati, Vijay Lakshmi. She mentioned at lunch on meeting. So, how the college or management is connected with the society. And she, I still remember her words. She said, they don't come here to eat food. They came here because of the love of Vidya Prabodhini College. Directly she referred. Every dignitary in Goa was here. Even the VC was here. Education Secretary was here. And rest, all these people were here. So she liked that very much because it is not possible in other state. This is possible in only Goa and only in Vidya Prabodhini College. So I congratulations. I welcome all of you. Thanks for your support. We'll grow from here, there is no doubt.
On behalf of Prabodhan Education Society and the College of Commerce and Education, let me thank each and every one of you for finding time today. I know it's a working day. You are all busy with your own activities. Still you have come. That shows your love, affection towards our college. We thank you. And now I request you, the lunch has been organized in the geography lab here, just opposite to this room. I request all of you to please join for the lunch. Thank you. I request the representative of TJSP Bank to please hand over your representative from TJSP. Please. I do. Yeah. Hello.